All right, one of the things that helped me understand grip fighting better, right, because this is what we're doing actually. When I'm standing grip fighting, I'm thinking of it the same way I do as if I'm striking, right? I'm not looking to grab his collar and get a hand in his collar. What I'm looking to do is jam his shoulder and get a hand in the collar, right? If my goal is to get a grip on him, I'm sitting here trying to tippy toe around, I might miss because we're moving. But if I turn this way, I'll do it on this side. If I jam his shoulder, but look, my fingers are inside, outside, I can get my grip, right? So, he gets a grip on my gi. Guys, from under, I take the material out, right? Pop it, right? Now, immediately, I go here, I jam and I get this grip. Guys, I'm not hanging on, I'm here. The reason why I don't want to be hanging on is because the way I think about these things and the way I want you guys to think about these things is, as soon as I get my second hand on, we're moving, okay? Now, when I'm talking about we're moving, I'm gonna do two things. I wanna make sure that however I move, whichever direction I'm moving, I'm at most of the time, as much as I can be, in my steady position to attack, right? I don't wanna be moving him around and then be here so I have to fix myself to attack because he can fix himself for the defense. That makes sense? Right, so, what we're gonna do, right? I take all the material out, I pop it. As soon as I get the grip, right? I have a grip on his collar. Guys, all I'm gonna do is I'm shaking the sand out of the towel, right? But I'm also, as I'm shaking, right? I'm like not full circle, but like semicircle, arcing off away from his forearm as I'm popping this balance, right? Now, I'm gonna pop it 3 times, right? I'm gonna take 3 steps, three steps in the shake thing, whatever. And watch where his balance will be if I'm doing it correct. Watch how his feet are and watch where his balance is. Look, I pop it, I go here. Look where we're at. Now, isn't that a perfect situation to do a takedown? Yes, right? Now, here's the thing. In that position, can you hit a single leg? Can you hit a collar drag? Can you hit a double leg? If you know judo like I don't, can you do throws from there? Guaranteed, right? So, what I want you guys to think about right now, who cares about the takedown, I want you to get the setup from the grips all the way to the point of where you're going to attack and you want to have them off balance one way or another. That makes sense, right? And that's why I don't want you guys hanging on collars, right? Because look, if I hang on this collar here and I try to move him, watch, or that, well, yeah, judo guys will get me, right? But even then, just keep your posture when I'm hanging on. Look, I'm already pulling him down, so he's resisting that way anyway. So now when I do this, no, keep your posture, don't let me. Look, he's there, because I'm hanging out the whole time. But when I'm not, the weight's not on, then he's not already resisting that direction, so this comes as a surprise to his body. So that's what happens. That makes sense? So here's what we're gonna do, guys. You see, my right foot's forward, my left foot's back, just like regular stance. Pop it, I get the grip, right? Look, shake, 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 then I'm here. That makes sense? Can we get there? Let's get it, guys. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna jump forward to the takedown, and the reason I want to jump forward to the takedown is because I've been thinking a lot about takedowns and takedown systems and things for people that don't come from takedown backgrounds, and the collar drag is a really, really, really fundamental, easy takedown, right? But I think that the problem with the collar drag is we practice it too hard, right? The thing is, when I'm doing a collar drag, he's already out of position if I'm doing everything right. So gravity and my body positioning is gonna take him down. I don't need to like throw extra into it, right? Especially when I'm drilling it, I'm trying to get just a position right. So, guys, what we're gonna do, not even there, we're gonna go here. I have the cuff, and I have the collar, right? Now, all we're gonna do is this, guys. With my back foot, I'm gonna step outside of his foot line, right? Then, next thing I'm gonna do, my hand, I'm gonna make sure this hand is past my body. And then, guys, I'm gonna fall to my elbow and my hip away from you guys. Actually, we'll do it on this side. It'd be better for you guys to see it. Now, watch how soft this technique is. It doesn't have to be hard. I'm here, right? I go like this. That was a takedown, guys, right? Now, how many times could you take that fall? All of them, right? So this is what we're doing, guys. It's really easy. I start with my cuff grip. I have my cross collar grip, right? My back foot steps outside of there. I just have to be outside of their foot line. Because what this is doing is I'm pulling him to where I'm at, but I'm not gonna be there anymore. That's literally all this is, right? So when I take that step outside and move this hand to the inside, the first thing that I want touching the ground, guys, is the outside. I wanna go like knee, hip, all that, right? And it's slow, look. Boom, right? Then I come up. Y'all wanna do that? Too easy? Let's get it, 1, 2, 3. All right, so now we're gonna put it together, guys, because the cool part about this sequence is we're not really doing much, but it feels really violent to the person that we're doing it to, right? But we're doing it safely. So, we're in a position, right? Same side, right on right. He gets the grip. I take all the material out, right? Thumb meat on thumb meat. I pop it. I get here. As soon as I get here, I'm gonna pop, 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 pop. Look, and this is what I want, right? And now from here, all I'm gonna do, I can toss this aside and sit through. Boom. And we're there, right? So, first, guys, I want you to do it at this pace. Watch. This pace and this intensity. I want you to get the motions right, and once you have the motions right, then add the intensity. That make sense? You saw it. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's get it, guys. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I teach classes at 6:15 sometimes. Yeah. Okay, so one of the reasons I like teaching collar drags is because it's such a strong move that if you're doing it correctly, it's not like your opponent's gonna just resist it, right? But the one reaction they can have is really predictable. And the reaction is planting their hands and rounding off, staying on their feet and facing you, right? It looks like this, right? I'm gonna be soft too. Boom, right? Now I go, and that happens, right? This sounds silly, but the best attack to combine with that reaction from the collar drag is a collar drag, right? Because if you think about it, all I have to do is turn towards him and start building up a little bit. He has to round all the way off, start building up, and there's gonna be a point where he's somewhere between here, and all the way up there, we could catch that collar drag. That makes sense, right? So just to do it slow, guys, it looks like this. Look, I'm here, boom, right? Sorry. You see what I mean? And we can keep going over and over and over and over again. And the only way that this move can stop is if I stop it, right? Because I'm going every time, boom, boom, boom. Guys, if you do that, I've never had to do it 3 times, right? Never had to do it 3 times, right? So the thing you want to remember with this, though, it's not about being strong. You're heavy enough. It's not about being strong, right? So when I get this, guys, one of the things I just learned to cheat myself is when I'm going for the collar drag, I'm going to look all the way behind me, right? So I know I'll get out of the way and the side of my body that I need to hit the ground is going to hit the ground, right? So I break it, just break it down, right? Guys, I'm not forcing anything. I'm stepping out and just pulling, boom. That makes sense? Let's get it, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Go. Pop. Shake, shake, shake. Boom, and up. Thank you. And let's do the same, stay in the same spots. Actually, I'll do it from this angle. Yeah, go ahead. Boom. Perfect, dude. Thank you so much.